I would say that not a week goes by in clinic that I don't see at least 1 or 2 patients with ADHD who are coming in for evaluation of their treatment or new diagnosis.
Hannah has what's called sensory processing disorder, which is very similar to ADD, where the distractibility, the inability to concentrate, and the 5 senses are heightened in some way.
On many days, I have parents of children coming to me who've been diagnosed with ADHD, asking me for alternatives to medication. And I have very little to give them.
We first heard about Taekwondo. Actually, a friend of mine had mentioned that her son went through Taekwondo years before, and that really helped him with his ADD.
So she comes in, and I said, "Oh, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in like a year or more. You know, how's your ADHD doing?" Very calmly and very matter-of-factly, Hannah's mother said, "Oh, she's doing great." I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Well, what is she doing for ADHD?" And she said, "Oh, she's doing Taekwondo." "How did you find out about this?" And she said, "Oh, there's this guy in Northville, and he has a dojo, and he has all these kids that come to him for their ADHD.
I first noticed Taekwondo helping kids with ADD. We had a young student in our class, his name was Danny, and Danny had ADD, and he came into our program. He did great. He had some improvement. His father happened to be a reporter, so he wrote an article in the Wall Street Journal. So we one day had 1 kid with ADD, and the next day had 30. And we asked for kids with ADD to come, and because I knew I could work with them and I knew it could have an impact.
We started seeing results with Hannah probably within 2 months of her starting Taekwondo. We noticed her ability to be able to concentrate in class better, focus, to be able to get her work done.
What we need to do is develop and conduct studies to figure out, is it the Taekwondo that is making these children and parents see improvement in the ADHD symptoms, or is it something about the way in which Dan delivers the Taekwondo that is making a difference in these children's and parents' lives? Or is there no difference at all, and they're just perceiving the difference because they're getting attention, for instance, from going to the Taekwondo dojo, from being part of a study? So we have to do a number of trials to figure out and tease out what is actually going on. The medications are not necessarily bad, but the medications have effects. Some children don't tolerate medications at all, and for them it becomes very difficult to find alternative ways to manage their ADHD symptoms. I think it would be great if Taekwondo were the silver bullet for ADHD. I mean, that would be wonderful, right? I hope that we get some insight into an effective treatment that is not medication-based for ADHD.